Michael Vick actually turned into a very good throw of the football under Andy Reid in Philadelphia.
Yeah, the Michael Vick experience.
To this point, remember, they did a nice job, Marty Mornhinweg and John Harbaugh, of saying yesterday, we have to put the ball in his hands and let him make plays more with his legs than his arms.
Correct.
Do not underestimate this young man. He's not a poor passer. No. He can be a decent NFL passer. It's not a pretty pass that comes out of his hand, but it comes out with velocity and decent accuracy. I know he got up to 59% his last year at Louisville. He got up to 27 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. He's going to throw a few interceptions. He's got to he had one bad one yesterday after he made a defender miss in the backfield. But the point is, they let him run with the football. And what I do love about him, and not that I want to see him run 27 times, but he's got that self-preservation gene in him that RG3 never had.
Right.
He's got that sort of protect yourself instinct that RG3 never had. Lamar will get down and slide. He'll take his 8 or 9 yards and just get down. Lamar will run from trouble. RG3 never ran from trouble. He would run into trouble or try to run through trouble, which obviously you're just not going to last. So I thought he got away with 27 carries, the most in the Super Bowl era since 1966 by a quarterback.
Right.
He got away with it, and I don't think he's that beat up today. I don't.
He's young, Skip. You know, when you're young, you can overcome things like that. It doesn't matter. But you can't sustain. Even running backs. Earl Campbell is the guy that comes to mind, Skip, that took this kind of 30
running
carries.
Backs can't slide. I guess they could if they wanted to, but nobody would ever let them hear the end of it in the locker room, right?
But the 30 carries, that's, I mean, 27. Because think about it, Skip. He had 27 rushes. Okay, that's skewed a little bit because of the 3 kneel down. But he got sacked twice. And then how many times did he get pushed down in which he didn't get sacked, in which he threw the ball? So he had to pick himself off the ground 30-plus times.
Not once in that game did I ever say, ooh, I don't know about that one. Like, I never thought he got tagged where he got...
Cumulative effect.
Okay, you could be right. But he did this at Louisville, and he was just fine. I'm knocking on wood for him.
They hit a little hard in college.
Well, I got that. Obviously, the Cincinnati Bengals are going to hit you harder in a rivalry.
Oh, yeah. They try. You keep trying to get enough shots on him. But you're like, look, for that one clean shot, you're not trying to be dirty. But if I can get a clean shot on him, especially when he's running, Skip, oh, he's a running back. He's a wide receiver. He got the ball. I don't look at number 8.
Yeah. So, to the Michael Vick question, Michael had much more make you miss, the side-to-side quickness, but I think Lamar, with the football under his arm, he might have a touch more speed and a touch more acceleration. I know it. I watched it.
Mike ran 4.33 at the combine.
I think this, I don't know what he ran at the combine. I'm just looking at what my eyes are telling me with football under arm. The acceleration is electrifying.
Well, you remember the overtime. The first time when Michael Vick burst became a household name in overtime against Minnesota. He split 2 defenders.
I know.
I mean, they got him sandwiched, and he comes out on the other side and hits his head on the goalpost. And that's when everybody's like, oh, my. We had never seen a quarterback that could do things like this with his feet. Now, we thought Randall Cunningham was special because Randall could run, but Randall was a long strider, would jump over you. Michael Vick just had, I mean, he had world-class speed at the quarterback position.
He did. Oh, he did. And yet Michael didn't have that self-preservation gene either. You know, that protection, like I'm going to avoid this. He took shots.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is a special young man, and they should go forward with him. And again, he's going to have to do it unorthodoxly.
For the time being, until he learns. You know the thing, what people will say, Skip, is that the Baltimore Ravens are in the 6th seed. So they're right in the playoff hunt. But the question that I've asked you this, playoffs right now or 5, 6, 7, 8 years of maturing this guy in multiple playoff runs? I believe you possibly sacrifice. And that's not to say they can't make a playoff push with Lamar Jackson in at quarterback. But I believe the long-term benefit of him playing now will serve them well down the road.
I just have a gut feeling. Joe Flacco, if he comes back, they will miss the playoffs. If Lamar keeps the job, they will make the playoffs. Now, can he go win a playoff game on the road? It'd be hard.
Right. But they have the defense that'll keep him in a lot of games.
They will. So I loved what he did as a playmaker. He just makes plays, arm and legs. And he made a difference yesterday.
Yep.
You guys mentioned that 4.33 for Michael Vick. Lamar, 4.34 at his pro day.
Right.
4.34.
I'm just going on my eye test.
I don't know about the pro day. Michael, pro day and combine, Skip, you know that's different.
Okay, fine.
What's
but either way,
different
it's
is
fast.
football underarm.
Yeah.
True. And the vision.
being chased.
But see,
right?
the thing is with Michael carried the ball in his hand like a loaf of bread. At least Lamar got it up under his arm.
Can't
All
wait
right.
until he joins us later.
I know.
yeah.
He's going to have a lot to say about that. But next up for us, the Saints won their 9th straight yesterday by blowing out the Eagles. Drew Brees had 4 touchdown passes, including one in the 4th quarter to Alvin Kamara on 4th down, with the Saints already up big. After the play, Malcolm Jenkins flipped the bird at Sean Payton. After the game, Jenkins said, quote, "That was more personal between me and him, but we talked about it after the game, and it's all good." Philly's loss was the worst by a defending champion in NFL